So you're tired of bricking on 2K25? Well, watch this whole video entirely. This will help you out tremendously. So if you're still missing on 2K, it could be a little bit of user error. So this video is going to help y'all out, man. 2K just dropped a shooting patch, which buffs shooting, and it made shooting a whole lot easier. So watch this whole video. So one thing I noticed about this game, that this game, you really need legend badges. If you want to be a knockdown shooter, make sure you have legend shooting badges. Gold is like silver from last year, so they're not really that good. You either need Hall of Fame or legend if you want to be a good shooter. So as y'all see, I have legend badges here. So yeah, make sure you get good badges. Another thing that's underrated, a lot of people don't get their hot zones and expect to be good at the game. Make sure you get your hot zones. Make sure you get your lethals. You know, I bricked a couple times at the top, but make sure you get your hot zones. That is very important. They gave you a big boost last year. They also give you a boost this year. So make sure you get your hot zones in the shooting facility. You can get them in Sunset Beach, but make sure you get your badges and make sure you get your hot zones. Another thing about this game, man, you're gonna need a high 3-point rating or a high mid-range to be an efficient shooter. If you are coming in the game like if you think you're gonna be shooting good with the 70, it's not gonna happen, bro. You need good badges and a good rating. If you have like a 70, you're probably gonna shoot 40 to 30 if you're really good. You're not gonna be in the high 60s to 70s if you have a low rating. So make sure you get you a build with a high 3-point rating. Another thing, man, do I have to state the obvious? Get you a good jumper. A lot of people out here are thinking they're gonna be greening with like Patrick Beverly or freaking Andre Roberson base. Like, no, you need to get you a good jumper. I use Kyrie. You can either use Kyrie, Cam Thomas base. I heard De'Aaron Fox is pretty good. Kira Lewis is good. These are like meta bases. So Cam Thomas, Kyrie, like Patty, like those are the 3 meta bases that you need to put on if you want a good consistent jumper. But as y'all see, I've been using Kyrie, and yeah, it's been pretty good for me. Another thing, your visual cue, it's what is more comfortable for you. Like right here, between push and release, it's comfortable for me. But if you're comfortable with straight push, put it on straight push. If you're comfortable with set point, put it on set point. This is whatever is comfortable to you, but make sure you get a jumper with good stats. All right, so as y'all see, I have Kyrie, Oscar, and I have it between push and release because that's what I've been using the whole year, basically. But as y'all see, the release height is A+. The release speed is A. That's the obvious. Release speed is how fast you release the ball. Defensive immunity, that is what, if somebody's in your face, how much is it going to affect your jumper? So as y'all see, I don't get that much like problems when I have defensive immunity, somebody in my face. And then time and stability. Time and stability is not really that important, but if you are running guard and you do get tired, if you get tired a lot, if you are running out of Gatorade and you're low on stamina when you're taking these shots, timing stability does matter a lot. But if you're like a corner shooter, you know, a pick and pop type dude, time and stability is not going to matter that much because you're not going to be tired. You're not going to be running out of Gatorade and stuff. So time and stability matters if you're a point guard, but if you're a corner center, that don't matter. So when I first started playing this game, I had my jump shot meter on for the longest. All right, I had my jump shot meter on for the longest because I want to get the hang of the timing. All right, once you get the hang of this, make sure you turn this off. This also gives you another boost. So practice your jumper, but once you get comfortable, just turn it off. Turn it off completely, and it's gonna also give you a boost. And then shot feedback. This is a preference type of thing, but me, I have the visibility on simple. If you are running point guard, put it on simple so you know when it's green as soon as it releases your hand. You know, if you're like a center that wants to see everybody's shot and stuff, put it on all shots. But if you're a guard and you want to know it's green right as soon as it leaves your hand, put it on simple. This I don't know, it just feels good when you have it on simple and you're running as a guard, and it's good. Oh yeah, and then another thing, go to your controller settings, guys. Go to your controller settings, turn this off, vibration function, turn that off, please turn that off. Trigger effect, turn this off, turn that off, like turn those two off, and then also turn this off, man. Passive dribble hand switches, turn that off immediately. If you are new to this game, turn that off. This will make you switch hands like automatically. That is bad, okay? That's bad. Like you gotta know where the ball is at to shoot good on this game. So yeah, as y'all see, I have my pass direction on directional. Some people put it on openness so they could just do brain dead X passes and stuff. But yeah, to shoot better, this is a little pro tip, man. To shoot better on this game, put this thing on low risk when you're first trying out your jumper. You're gonna make a whole bunch of whites. This game makes you make a whole bunch of whites now, alright? It makes you make a whole bunch of whites. So put it on low risk first, and then once you're comfortable, once you're like, oh yeah, this is no problem, put it on high risk reward. Alright, put it on high risk reward, because when you put it up, like, it's really harder to green on low risk. So if you time the green on low risk, it's much easier when you switch to high risk. So put it on low risk for the first couple of games and stuff, first week or so, and then once you're comfortable, you're like, oh yeah, this is, you know, this is dropping, you know, this is good. Put it on high risk, because you are gonna green way better with high risk reward. And then shot layup timing profile. 2K Labs did say real player percentage is way better, but I put it on low risk, you know, because when I take a layup, I'm pretty much wide open. I don't want to miss wide open layups. If you have on high risk reward, sometimes you do miss layups on this game, which is crazy. You're a professional NBA player and you're missing wide open layups. So yeah, put it on. I got mine on low risk. Real player percentage is also good. And then y'all probably seeing this shot timing visual cue. Mine's on push, but this does not matter. All right, guys, this does not matter. This is for my team, and this is for like play now and stuff like that. So this does not matter. The only visual cue that matters is the one that's on your custom jumper. So that is the most important one. This does not matter. This is for play now and my team. Like nobody playing that, man. All right, so this final thing, man, if you are past the beginner level, you know, you're like in the intermediate, you know, you pretty much got your jumper down. You're shooting to the 40s or 50s, but you want to get a little better. You want to get to the extreme level. Learn rhythm shooting. All right, learn rhythm shooting. What is rhythm shooting? It's when you shoot with your stick. I don't know why Mike Wayne wants us to shoot with our stick, but he wants us to rhythm shoot. You know, it's as y'all see, coverage wide open, excellent, excellent. Like, he wants you to rhythm shoot this year. I don't know why. Like, we've been playing with square for 10, 11 years, but now all of a sudden he wants us to shoot with the stick. So the people that I've seen go to the 70s and 65s and stuff like that, they rhythm shoot a lot. They rhythm shoot. It's really hard to get the hang of, because, you know, you've been playing with square like your whole life, okay? And now you want to shoot with the stick, you know? So learn that if you are in the corner. If you're in the corner, it should be no problem, but if you're a guard, it's really hard to learn. So yes, learn rhythm shooting if you are a corner sitter. It's you know what I'm saying? I personally don't use it because, you know, I have the quick stop, I have to look out for defense, I have to get my dribble right, I have to speed boost, then after that, then I have to rhythm shoot. Like, this, it's just too much, bro. And then 2K also did release a shooting patch, so it did make shooting a little better. But they said that if you rhythm shoot, you get like a 70% boost to green. And then also I see a whole bunch of people making whites when they rhythm shoot. So rhythm shooting will take you to that other level too of shooting good on this game. Do I recommend you learn it? Not really, but if you want to get really good, probably learn it. But you know, like I'm saying, I'm shooting to 50 to 60 just with square, so it's good enough. Guys, that's all the tips, man. That's all the tips I got for y'all. Hopefully this video helped y'all out. If you're still struggling on this game is really, the shooting's inconsistent on this game. All right, you're not gonna go 8 for 8, 9 for 9, 10 for 10. You're gonna mess up eventually on this game. Like, I don't know what it is about this game. The game is kind of inconsistent with the shooting, but if you apply some of these tips that I taught you, you know, you're gonna be shooting in the high 50s, the high 60s. So you should be good, man. Nobody's in the 80%, nobody's in the 75s unless they're cheating, guys. All right, if you see anybody shooting the 75 to 80, they're probably cheating. Okay, they're probably cheating. Just a fair warning. And also, this my court, don't believe this my court. Do not, like, you think you greening in my court. My court is like on easy rookie level. Like, you can't change the settings. Don't believe this my court. Go out there in the field and practice your jumper. Either rec has been the smoothest for me. Yeah, rec is the smoothest for me. I would say rec, theater, and then park. So yeah, those are like the smoothest for me as far as latency. So yeah, man, hopefully this video helped y'all out. Hit that like and subscribe, man. I'm posting every other day, posting TikToks, posting shorts. Man, y'all hit that like and follow. Hopefully this helped y'all out. I'm out. Peace.